Okay, I'm on the 2013 Ram 1500 front strut job. Now, we'll all recognize what this is now. I'm 3/4 the way through getting it down. I got it with 4 struts or 4 compressor clamps on it, held down like a bear, and it's not going anywhere, we know that. But the tool that I wanted to show you is this is the tool I custom made for the start of the job. Now it's an 18mm. I hand filed a 24mm hex on the top of it, but the part that's of interest, and I'll hold it up, no it doesn't daylight, I'll hold it up to the floor here, is the fact that I drilled it out to 1/2 inch. Now I drilled it out to 1/2 inch so that my, call it 8mm socket, quarter drive, could go through it. Now out of that, the 8mm kind of took a little bit of a beating due to time and age, and the 8mm socket, let me see, is this 8mm? Yes, this here's the 8mm, which, as we can see by magic, drops right through the middle of it. But the problem is the 8mm, I had to file the top of the shank down, and now I'm down to, I went down to inch, and 8 became, I don't know, 9/32 or something. But I filed it down. I'm not pulling it off at this point because it's nice and tight. So just to show you before I carry on, because I can't do this video and else. That fits on the top. I hang the 24mm wrench there, and I do a 3/8 to quarter drive reducer, and that's where I am, and I'm almost off. And other than that, I haven't really even broke a sweat on this job. So, but yeah, that's been the toughest part of this job. But yeah, I got her clamped down, and yeah, I'm just sitting there. But yeah, it wouldn't spin off in the impact gun. Anyways, that was the tool I made. But what I did find is the good quality half drive or half drive deep 18mm impact socket was really tough to drill. And I have a lathe and machines, although I didn't have the, what you would call the highest grade of steel drills that could drill it, but I have quite a collection inherited from family members from years back that were quality drills, definitely high quality drills, and it was a real tough drill. Anyways, that was the socket I made. If I was to make another one, I'd suggest you see if you could find one, whoever's manufactured it has made the hole large enough that your 8mm socket will go through, and instead of drilling it like I did, find a die grinder and a small stone and just drill it out, because really there wasn't that much meat in the narrow spot to drill out. First drill went through good, was 1 size under 1/2. The next drill ran into the tough meat of the socket, and it just stopped it. Anyways, I got to get back to work.